guys, so today I thought I'd talk about my picks and what I'm buying and what I'm not buying for the Sephora spring sale. Usually all their favorite sets, like their sunscreen set, comes available usually before the sale. So anyway, but I just got a quick little peek at it, and the sunscreen sampler wasn't that exciting to me this year. But anyway, so a few things I have that in my opinion are worth checking out. Skinfix came out with a new gel cream with niacinamide in here. I reviewed it a few days ago. Really like this one. This is worth checking out, especially if you have oily skin. Although if you have drier skin, their barrier cream, in my opinion, is the way to go. These are both wonderful. I think they both have refills as well, and airless jar, which makes it wonderful to use. So these, in my opinion, are worth checking out. Just pick those up. Another new product, Tatcha came out with their Silk Sunscreen, which I really have to say I'm really enjoying. I'm using it today under foundation, and I really do like it. It's expensive. The packaging is unique. I have to say, this is 1.7 ounces. That does not look like a 1.7 ounce bottle. I don't know. What do I have that's 1.7 ounces? Like this. This is 1.7 ounces. And I just can't believe that they were able to condense it into something so small and unique. But anyway, so I really do like their new sunscreen. I'll do a little swatch for you guys, because it does have a little bit of a tint to it. It doesn't have any noticeable scent to it, which is nice, but it really just smooths in nicely. It has a little bit of a tint to it, which kind of smooths out skin tones a little bit. Not too much, but a little bit. And it has no white cast, even though it's zinc oxide. So that's a nice thing. So that is worth checking out. I've also been testing out the Kiehl's Retinol Serum. I'm really enjoying this one. I think this is worth checking out if you're not on stronger retinoids. This one's a nice one, or a slow progression. I really do like that product from Kiehl's. They don't get a lot of respect for me, but I do like that product. Okay, so a few things I recommend not buying, and then I'll get to what I'm actually buying. Oh, I also have to mention the Dr. Jart BB cream. I love this stuff, so I just really like that. It's my go-to product for foundation on most days. Okay, personally, Tatcha came out with a clarifying clay mask. Not very impressed with it. I used it once. For the price of this, it's ridiculously expensive. It contains fragrance. The ingredients aren't that exciting to necessitate the price tag as high as this is. And to be honest, I mean, we've got glycerin, butylene glycol, kaolin, and then ilite, which is I think that ingredient they had to take out of another product. Whatever. Anyway. And then just basically clay ingredients, which are dirt cheap. Pardon the pun. Dirt cheap. Get it? Clay, it's dirt. So anyway, this one, in my opinion, is an easy pass. There's just so many other products that are very similar to it. Okay, so what I'm buying, I'm going to buy a backup of my K18 Hair Mask. I love this stuff. It is expensive. You can get on sale, even better. Sometimes hairdressers will sell it at their discounted rate, so that's worth checking out. But if you haven't tried it, I really do love it. It's really expensive, but I do love it for my hair, and it feels really nice. Okay, the Peace Out brand Dark Spot Serum. They just came out with a serum. It's fragrance-free. It has a lot of good brightening ingredients. It's got tranexamic acid in it, peptides, kojic acid, alpha arbutin. Retails for $29, but with 20 or 10 or 15% off, it's even more affordable. So I'm picking that one up. I'm also picking up the Peter Thomas Roth Pro Strength Vitamin A, C, E Retinoid Treatment. It's not really a retinoid treatment. It uses HPR, which is like the weakest retinoid that exists. It also has ascorbic acid in it, vitamin E. It's fragrance-free, so I'm excited to try that. The Hyperskin Glow Mask. The Hyperskin had a vitamin C serum, which was very good. I liked it. They came out with a glow mask, and it's just basically an exfoliating rinse-off mask, it looks like, so I'm interested in checking that one out. Pharmacy, I think it's actually just launched a 10% waterless vitamin C serum. It does have tangerine oil in it, so keep that in mind. It might have a citrusy scent, but otherwise it's got a pretty short ingredient list. The Inky List Mandelic Acid Treatment, just because I feel like I have to punish myself by trying everything from the Inky List. I do, and it's $10. I don't know. Personally, if you're debating on a new sunscreen, hands down the Tatcha over the Glow Recipe any day of the week. And this stuff expires like within less than a year of when I even got it. A few new foundations have been launched. Kosas and Ilia both launched foundation. And I'm wondering if there is some connection with these two brands, because their timing and their marketing of everything with these two foundations is very, very similar. And also, they both had oils, Serum foundation oils, which seem to be very similar. I don't know. Just those two. Personally, I've tried these both. Hands down, I prefer the Kosas to the Ilia. I found the Ilia to be a little bit too drying. This one ended up giving my skin more of a glow. And this one didn't seem to have much coverage. So, hands down, the Kosas in terms of foundation. So, if you're looking for a new foundation, I really like the one with the yellow cap, the Kosas, as opposed to the Ilia. But, anyway, so these are my recommendations. Normally, they'd be much longer. Normally, I'd have Drunk Elephant in here. Kind of not as excited about Drunk Elephant anymore, especially when they reformulated their vitamin C serum, basically admitted that their other vitamin C serum had been oxidized to everybody they shipped it to in the last, 5 years. So that kind of turned me off to the brand, as well as a lot of other things. So normally I'd have some Drunk Elephant in here, but I don't. And, in terms of new makeup, there's always new makeup, new foundations. Tatcha came out with a pastel palette, which is really pretty. However, when these sale, I have enough eyeshadow palettes to last me the rest of my life and use them every day probably. So I don't need any more makeup. I don't need to. I'm just interested in skincare only. My makeup game goes down the tubes. But anyway, don't have any mascaras because I love the Thrive and they're not at Sephora. So anyway, there we go. The Ordinary new hair care stuff is worth a try too if you haven't checked it out. I don't even know if the Ordinary is included in the 20%. Usually most things are, but sometimes the Ordinary is excluded because they're so affordable to begin with. But anyway, these are my faves. So interesting from you guys what you're going to pick up at the Sephora sale, if you're going to Sephora sale. And check out the new favorite sets when they come out. But anyway, these are my picks. Leave a comment with yours, and I will see you guys more tomorrow. Thank you so much. Bye, guys.